Content. Don't post anything. Don't post anything. So Kyle said this in a podcast, and I thought he was high. He might have been, but he said, don't post anything. I'm like, until they said, don't post. I was like, I don't understand what you're saying, and I'll get to it. What he said is, don't post before you engage with other people. The number one thing you should be doing on social media is being social. Social is before media. It's not media social. It's not post your shit and hope people like it and follow you. That's a me activity. That's, hey, I want people to see me. We want to be social. Do we go to networking events? Hey, everyone, I'm here. Look at me now. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. No, that's weird, right? But we do that on social media, right? We do. I do. Whissel does. We do. It's not what we should do. Social. Let's be social first. Engage with your people first. Care about them. If you started a conversation and said, hey, I'm Greg, I sell real estate. Nice to meet you. Would you like to buy or sell a house? That conversation is not going to go well. And I pick on you, Greg, because I know you don't do this. And he goes, hey, how are you doing? Tell me about yourself. He learns about the other person before he talks about himself. And every time they're going to be like, what do you do, Greg? Every single time. They're not going to be like, the real estate never comes up. And so engage with other people. Does that make sense? Conversations are greater than content. Who here would rather have an appointment for a buyer or a seller than a video? Then why are we focusing on video, photo, blogs, text, chat GPT, podcasts when we're not having conversations? And conversations are easy because people like to talk about themselves. They post a photo of their 6 kids, be like, bro, you got 6 kids. How are you paying for college? I'm in real estate. It's easy that way, right? Conversations are where to ask them a question. People will talk back to you. And if you post content, when you post content and people add a comment, make sure you respond to that comment. How weird is it if I went up to Matt and I was like, hey, Matt, nice shirt. And he just stared at me. That's what we're doing when someone says, nice shirt on Facebook, and we don't respond. We're just staring at them.
To go to the mixer up here.
That's weird, right? So make sure we utilize social media as a platform, as a catalyst to be social. Cool? Mix business and personal content. Someone I guarantee is going to raise their hand and say, what's the ratio? I don't know. Mix it. My recommendation is always follow Kyle. Kyle does a really good job posting about his kids, posting about Whissel, posting about his flips, posting about, just mix it. Just don't be all business and no personal, or vice versa. You don't want to be a secret agent and you don't want to be the commercial guy, AKA the guy that gives you commercials, not just commercial real estate. Maybe you want to be a commercial person. Does that make sense? I don't care, 50-50, 60-40, 30-70, I don't care. And it doesn't have to stay the same. Maybe 1 week it's 70% business. And then the next 2 weeks, it's 80% personal. Just mix it up. Does that make sense? Be consistent. So once you engage with a bunch of people, be consistent. Don't post once and then nothing for 3 years. Again, real estate agents are guilty of this. Part of my job is to sell people courses about stuff like this. And so what I do is I go on social media and I go on their Facebook and I go on their Instagram and I try and engage with them. And then I feel like an idiot when I respond, that's a really cool looking dog. And it was posted 3 years ago. I'm an idiot when I do that. Make sure you're consistent in posting. If you haven't posted in 3 years, people think maybe this person doesn't exist anymore. Has anyone ever looked up a client and it saw that they have 0 posts or they haven't posted in 12 years and they're like, maybe this isn't their social, right? Like, and you're definitely not going to engage with them there because then you're a creepy person, right? So be consistent in your posting. You don't have to post 17 times a day, right? Just make sure your last post is within the last month. That's not hard, right? Test everything. See what your audience engages with most on each platform. And specifically, who here is doing short videos, short vertical videos? Andrew, I know Kyle is, Spencer is, cool, Sean is. For those of you guys, are you guys posting out on multiple platforms? Are you posting it on Facebook? Good. Yeah, I didn't post my stuff on Facebook. Sean is, he's better than us. I didn't post my stuff on Facebook. I was posting Instagram and then TikTok and YouTube. I get 3 times the amount of engagement on Facebook than I do on any other platform. And that's because I spent most of my time on Facebook. But test it, right? You may find out that your Instagram audience likes a photo with a whole lot of text. And that's how that niche of you of posting a photo with a whole bunch of text, your people eat it up. You do a video, no one likes it, right? So test, see what people like, and make sure you're playing around with it.